What is going on, everyone? Phil here, and welcome to the Daily Wrap for what was Thursday, the 16th of March, 2023. A crazy different day by any standards. Today, instead of me just doing content for me and my viewers, I was on a podcast called the Side Scrollers Podcast where I got grilled. But it was, in my opinion, fair. Some people say it wasn't. I actually feel like it was, and I'm okay with that. All right, I really am. And I hope that people enjoyed it. It was a 5-hour show. Holy moly. If you want to see that, you can head over to the Side Scrollers channel on YouTube, and the podcast is live, and I'm sure a ton of people will be talking about it and analyzing it and reacting to it. Yada, yada, yada. Okay? It was a long thing. So because of that, my content changed dramatically today. There was zero gameplay today. What we ended up doing was when the show ended, it was around 2:30 p.m., and I did a 90-minute video here on DSPGaming that was basically a decompression. People just fielding questions. I'm fielding questions from everyone. What did you think? How did it go? I asked them, how do you think? And it was just talking for 90 minutes about it. I felt that it went really well as a fun, decompression style event. I had a good time with it. Thanks to anyone who watched that and attended that and supported that. That was very nice of you because only 90 minutes instead of my usual 4+ hour stream. But people were very supportive and came out in droves. Okay. Late night stream tonight, we did something a little different. No gameplay. Instead, I did the Level 1 podcast. Yeah, I did the podcast at night, meaning you will likely see this daily wrap live on YouTube before you actually see the podcast because I didn't upload anything yet, okay? It was a 2-hour podcast, but I covered the usual topics, including my newly amended schedule because now my schedule is dramatically different. Having no gameplay today, it's changed and shifted around, all right? But in addition to that, there's so much other stuff that we talked about, news and all kinds of stuff, and then we did like an hour or more of Q&A with everyone, and some of it, of course, was definitely relating to my podcast appearance, but a lot of it was just random questions and shooting the shit and having a good time with my audience on the late night stream. And I had a great time there too. So overall, I feel today served its purpose for sure. I had a 5-hour, interview where I answered all the questions, all the tough ones, as best as I could. A lot of people don't like those answers. A lot of people did. Some people think it wasn't sufficient. Some people think it was. It is what it is. It's out there now, and there will likely be a follow-up to that in the future as well because we definitely didn't tackle everything, okay? So perhaps the follow-up is coming, right? But anyway, thing I have to say is that, thank you to anyone who watched and gave me a shot today. It was very nice of you. I really appreciate that. Perhaps some of you are newcomers now to my content, and you're watching it and you're having a good time with it. Thanks. Consider subscribing because you can't talk on my streams if you don't subscribe for 24 hours. It's a rule I have around here to avoid that monstrous trolling. And we have a really good time interacting because I have that in effect, okay? So, one other thing that I did do tonight, I reviewed Sonic the Hedgehog 2, the movie, over on DSP Reacts. Is that live as of now? Probably not, but it will go live overnight. It's my latest movie review. Watched it a few days ago. Actually enjoyed the movie. Go check out that review if you want some React-style content, okay? Now, tomorrow, a very different kind of day. All gameplay, and we're not doing a Level 1 podcast. Why would we do one when I just did one all night, right? So tomorrow, stream starts the usual time, 10:45 a.m. Pacific time, but we're not doing a podcast. Instead, I'm going to do like a 20-minute kind of, hi, everyone, let's just chat until everyone's here. And then once we get enough people that I feel we can start, maybe 20, 30 minutes, we'll start with gameplay right away. And we're doing Hogwarts Legacy on the first stream, trying to get really far into the game, maybe 4 hours of gameplay, depending if we can fit it. And then on the late stream tomorrow night, it's going to be Like a Dragon Ishin at 6:45 p.m. Pacific time. Okay, keep in mind, coming up later in the week, we got the React stuff on Saturday. If you are a member of DSP Reacts, please go nominate those videos for the show on Saturday. A lot of gameplay coming up. You want to know the skinny? Well, check out my schedule that I talked about in the Level 1 podcast. I'll also post that up here on the community tab and on my Twitter so you guys will know. All right, sound good? Thank you all. Great day. Glad it's over so we can get back to normal stuff tomorrow and gameplay. Thanks. Have a good night. Peace out. See you in the morning. Later.